Welcome once again to M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well, let's learn English together. Alrighty, here we all are, once more. We're all here, and we're all ready to get started. Okay, is everybody happy? Yes? Great. Are you all happy? Yes? Fantastic. In that case, come in, sit down, put your feet up, tell Gusty the dog to stop dancing like a drunk gibbon, tell Margot the cat to make up her mind. Either she sits down and watches the telly, or she leaves and goes to play in the garden. And let's get stuck in to today's lesson. All right, here we are. And it's time we had some practice of what we've been looking at so far this week. So, if you're ready, then we'll have a look at an example together, and then we'll start the exercises. Are you ready? No? What do you mean, no? Oh, God. Is it the cat again? Margot, get out of here. Go and play in the garden. Okay. Now, Gusty, watch your step, or you'll be sent into the garden too. Okay, now, where were we? Oh, yes. We need to look at an example first, and then we can start practicing. Okay, then. Here's the example sentence. Look at this sentence and change the sentence so that we don't use every, but all. Every house in this street looks the same. Okay, so change the sentence so that we don't use the word every, but all. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is to replace every with all. Simple. What do we get? All the house in this street looks the same. Now, here's something that we also need to look at. Another difference between every and all. When we're talking about the members of a group, we can use all with definite and indefinite articles, this and that, and possessives like my, his, and our. We can't do this with every. All our children are tall. Every our child is tall. All the cars in the factory are new. Every the car in the factory is new. All these microwave ovens are for sale. Every microwave oven is for sale. So, as you can see in those examples, we can never use things like a, an, the, this, that, these, those, or possessives after every, but we very often use them after all. Now, back to the example sentence. All the house in this street looks the same. So, we've changed the every to all. And because we're talking about a particular group, the houses in this street, we've added the definite article, the, to the sentence, after all. So, is the sentence finished? Is it okay? Well, it's sort of okay. That's the main change dealt with, but that's not enough, is it? No. What do you remember about every and all? What differences are there between them, for example? Well, what do we follow every with? That's right. After every, we use a singular noun, as we can see in the original sentence, every house. But after all, what happens there? After all, we use plural nouns. So in the changed sentence, we have to put the plural. Okay. And what's the plural of house? Houses. Good. Okay, so we've changed every to all, and we have to change the singular noun to the plural. Okay. All the houses in this street looks the same. Okay, but there's still something not quite right. We've changed a couple of things, but we need to tidy things up, don't we? Yes, now that we've changed the singular noun to a plural noun, we have to make sure that the verb is conjugated correctly. We have to change the form of the verb. All the houses in this street look the same. Okay, so we've completed the task. We changed the sentence so that we didn't use every, but all. And then we made sure that the altered sentence was correct. We made sure that we followed all with a plural noun, not a singular noun. And we made sure that the verb was conjugated correctly. Houses, look. Good. Okay, now have a look at the following sentences and change them in the same manner. Some of the sentences use every and some use all. What I'd like you to do is to change every to all and all to every. Okay? Great. Would you like some background music as an accompaniment? You would. Okay. Wrap your ears around this classic. Okay, your time starts now. Number 1, all the students in the maths class passed the exam. Number 2, every soldier in the squad has got a gun. Number 3, all policemen have got a silly helmet. Number 4, every woman is attractive. Number 5, all men are tall. Okay, your 30 seconds are up. How did you do? Was it as easy as you thought it would be? I know that it looks easy, but, well, let's see how you got on. Okay, the first one, number 1. All the students in the maths class passed the exam. Okay, a sentence using all, so our job is to turn it into a sentence using every. Okay, so replace all with every and what do we get? Every the students in the maths class passed the exam. Okay, so what's wrong with the sentence? Yes, it's the definite article, isn't it? We can't use it after every, can we? No, so we'll have to get rid of it. Every student in the maths class passed the exam. Okay, what about now? Is everything okay? No. What's wrong? That's right. We changed all to every, which means that we also have to make sure that the noun changes from a plural noun, students, to a singular noun, student. Every student in the maths class passed the exam. Okay. Now, how does the sentence look now? Is it okay? Well, there's one other thing we have to check, isn't there? Yes, the verb. We know that when we use all, we follow it with a plural noun. And this, in turn, means that we have to make sure that the verb is in the plural form. When we use every, we follow it with a singular noun. And this, in turn, means that we have to make sure that the verb is in the singular form. Okay, we know that. Have another look at the sentence. What tense did we use in the sentence? That's right. The regular verb to pass is in the past tense. Pass becomes past. And what does this mean? Well, it means that we know that we don't have to do anything with the verb. In the past simple, there's no difference between the singular and plural forms of the verb. I passed, you passed, he passed, she passed, it passed, we passed, you passed, they passed. So here, In this sentence, we don't have to worry about changing the verb from the plural form into the singular form. Great! Okay, so the final sentence is, every student in the maths class passed the exam. Brilliant! Okay, now, what about number 2? What have you got for number 2? Every soldier in the squad has got a gun. Okay, now we're going in the other direction, aren't we? With the first sentence, we went from all to every, and with this one, we're going from every to all. Okay, no problem. So the first thing we do is change every to all. Okay, and what does that give us? All soldier in the squad has got a gun. Okay, now, what else do we have to change? Yes, that's right. Every is followed by a singular noun, in this case, soldier. But all is followed by a plural noun. So, we have to put the plural version of the noun soldier. And soldier is regular, so how do we make the plural version? We add s, because soldier is a regular noun. It's a member of group 1. Do you remember the 5 groups of nouns? Is this a good time for a brief reminder? I think it is. Okay, now that we've refreshed our memories, let's get back to the sentence we were looking at. Sentence number 2. Okay, so we know that soldier is a regular noun and that it's a member of group 1, which means that to make the plural form, we just have to add an s to the end of the word. Okay, let's do that. All soldiers in the squad has got a gun. Okay. Now what? Well, what else do we have to change? Yes, that's right, the verb. In the original sentence, the verb was in the singular form because the sentence used every, and every is followed by singular nouns. So that means that we have to conjugate the verb to have and add got to show possession. I have got, you have got, he has got, she has got, it has got, we have got, you have got, they have got. So we needed has got. But now, when we change every to all, we change from a singular form for the noun to the plural form for the noun, which means that we need the plural form of have got. Okay, well, what's the plural form of have got? Have got. And that means that the sentence is, all soldiers in the squad have got a gun. Brilliant! Oh, and crocodile's tails. We're out of time. Oh, flaps. Oh well, never mind. Tomorrow, we'll start our lesson by finishing what we started today. Is that okay? Are you sure? Good. Okay, well then, all that's left is for me to say bye. Bye! Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and have a great evening. If you feel as though you need more English, mosey on over to www.m5tv.hu and check out our old lessons. There's lots of vocabulary there too. Okay people, have fun and I'll see you all tomorrow. See you later. Bye!